a little bit after noon, and we have moved. We are officially in Idaho, all licensed up. And cool thing, checking out the first piece of public that I was going to look at and see a turkey running down the road as I pulled up. I think it was a hen, but she went right down that way. There's turkeys here. Look at that. That is cool. I love hiding out here. This way, down there, but it looks like this trail comes up and around, gets a little closer to where he is, so I'm going to try to do that first. That was cool. Called in a turkey in Idaho. Last night, was out listening for birds at dark. The area that I'm at right now, I did strike a bird probably about 7 o'clock to a yelp, and nothing came out of it. There was a hen yelping with him as well. Not exactly sure where they are. Did hear a different bird gobble, I think. A different bird gobble 2 times before dark. I was expecting them to gobble a lot more based on what I've seen and heard thus far out here. They seem to gobble really well in the evening, so I think it's kind of weird that they didn't. Especially, I mean, the weather was great. There's no reason for them not to gobble. I know there's birds in here. You walk the road, there's turkey crap all over it. There's tracks all over it. It's loaded in here. Maybe I just needed to walk farther back. I don't know. But there's turkeys here, so we're going to find them this morning. I had to walk a pretty good far in to get on. To finally hear birds. It's light enough. They're probably on the ground now, but front of me, it sounds like birds roosted on a couple spots on it. One here.
so much down saplings. I don't know if I can get any closer quietly. Starting to come up on their side. Sit down. They've been working back and forth. All morning. The hen just got up there with them and they went quiet. I know they're still up there just driving forward. Let me see if I can slip up on the edge of it. Well, boys and girls, I apologize. I did it again. I ditched the camera and killed a turkey without the camera. I think I got a gun camera on at least, but this scenario was not ideal. came in. I knew there was turkeys in this spot. There was no way there wasn't a turkey. And I was kind of frustrated with the lack of gobbling last night. Well, I figured out why I didn't hear them. I was nowhere near them. I'm sure they were back here gobbling, but I was way up by the road. I'm every bit of 2 miles in. But eventually I walked enough, and it's like, I'm gonna hike back, and I'm gonna find these turkeys and get back there and finally hear birds gobbling. And there's quite a few. They're along this creek, and I picked the ones I wanted to go after, start coming down on them. There's a trail that runs straight down to where they're gobbling. As I break into this trail, I hit this open area. Real nice clearing with some hardwoods. Not sure what kind of trees those are, but they're not pine trees, and that seems to be a rarity in Idaho. And Washington seems like a lot of pine trees, but I get down right to the edge so I can shoot them. They need to come up right in here, and man, they were 80 yards for an hour and a half probably, and they weren't budging. And I'd moved up, came up around here, came into that, and I was thinking about sneaking up through there. Well, a hen starts yelping up to that side behind me, and she ends up going right to them. And as soon as she gets to them, they stop. They do not gobble again. But I figured out they'd been working a pattern throughout the morning, and I was just waiting on my opportunity when they hit the far side of it for me to hit the close side of it, and then I'd be able to shoot them when they came back to it. And that's the kind of, they kept a tight bubble this morning, and that's what I was feeling it was going to take to be able to break these birds, because they weren't coming down into here for whatever reason. I guess they could probably look down into it and see there wasn't seeing what they wanted to see. So I tried calling my ass off on them. They gobbled like crazy. I tried going quiet for a while. That didn't work. Eventually I get the balls and I ditch the camera and I come up here, and I didn't see that there was a trail that goes right up there and then it comes down. Well, I'm walking down it, and I'd yelped one time and the hen yelped back to me, so I'm like, all right, they're right there. And I kind of come around this little pine branch, and I see the strutter, and he's only like 40 yards away, and I'm standing up and I'm like, all right, watch him for a minute. He's coming in my direction, and I see the other strutter there too. So I sit down. I'm going to let him walk up this trail, and I'm going to shoot him a little closer than that. And I realized my gun camera, the battery had just died. So I'm like, crap. Because when I sat down, I could have shot either gobbler right there. And the camera died. And because I wanted to get it on film, because I'd already ditched the big camera, so try not to have another video of a gunshot from 100 yards away. Trying to help you guys out. I'm sorry. Doesn't always work out well. But so I changed the battery in my gun camera with these birds at 40 yards. Well, I don't think they saw me, but I see them cut to the right. I see the other longbeard cut to the right, and then I see the hen follow. So I'm like, crap. So I stand up, and I'm gonna slip right down that edge and basically go right around the tree that they had cut behind. And my game plan was just kind of slide out and have my gun ready when I do. As I do that, she sees me through the pines, and she starts putting, and man, she was close. I got so close on these turkeys. And then I take like a little shimmy over, and I see him, and he's not 15 yards, and he sees me, he's bolting. So now it's like, all right, you gotta shimmy around. And I took a couple bounds and got to where I could see down. They were running down the trail and see both turkeys running. They were spooked, but I had the shot. I was comfortable with it. I took the shot. I rolled him. Not how I like to shoot turkeys. I would have felt a lot better had I shot him at 40 yards when he was strutting facing me, but I didn't come here to play around either. That's all there is to it. I'm here to kill turkeys, and I enjoyed every aspect of that. It didn't go down the way I'd really like it to, but that's okay. It's something I've come to realize in this game, that sometimes you need that make it happen moment, and I'm thankful. He's a good old boy. Man, Idaho is absolutely stunning. It is a beautiful part of the world, and the fact that there's some turkeys here and they gobble, and that just makes it even better. And man, this will be a return state for sure, this area. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to coming back and spending time here when, you know, you're not trying to get to the next state. But unfortunately, time is limited, and that's something we got to focus on. So we got one afternoon and one morning into Idaho, and now we're going to be jumping down south into Oregon, and hopefully it's just as breathtaking as far as the scenery that we're looking at, and there's gobbling turkeys that want to play there too. That'd be pretty cool.
Woohoo!
And there's barred owls. Toting. We's a toting. You know, y'all can pick up your very own tote in our exclusive signature colors that are produced by Easy Outdoors, but this is our signature tote, and it's available online on www.thebaysidelegion.com, as well as the season t-shirt and the knee rest that I left in Washington State.